Although Kent is known by most as the Garden of England, people have clearly found some parts of it worse than others. Chatham and Canterbury were two of the worst 50 areas to live, ranked in I Live Here's survey this year, which received votes from over 100,000 people. Chatham is regarded as being slightly worse, coming in at 39th, whilst Canterbury ranked 47th in the list. Speaking about the Kent towns making the list, I Live Here wrote, "I'm sure there are some fuming middle-class residents and estate agents in Canterbury and York, apoplectic that their bourgeois enclaves have still made it onto our worst list."
I think Canterbury is an awesome place. If you're a night out or a night out, there's lots of good choices of places to go to, such as clubs as well, and also good places for dinner as well. So for a range of different choices, whatever you fancy.
I Live Here wrote, "A lot of people in northern England think the streets of the southeast are paved with gold. We can assure you in Luton Road, Chatham, it is more like dyed blood and puke." Future Chatham founder George Atzev shared his thoughts on how to improve Chatham.
There are obviously issues with Chatham. I mean, I looked at the ranking and I looked at some of the other towns and places. I think it's fair to say that whoever you ask from whichever town, they can always be quite negative towards their own town, and that's Chatham's no different from that. People have quite strong emotions, whether it's both positive or negative. I suppose it might be the fact that there are some people who have lived here, particularly from the point of the dockyard's closure, who have seen the area change quite drastically, and we are still feeling the impacts of the dockyard's closure.
Meanwhile, Chatham was described as run down for the last 100 years, and without a doubt, the worst place in Kent. The I Live Here website also claims it is full of despair and even goes as far as to call it the worst slum in the south. Kieran Webb, Kent Buzz News.